Engine and fuel system diagnosis. Engine cranks but won't start. What's your first check? Check for spark, fuel and compression. No spark ignition system. No fuel system. No compression mechanical issue. What does a black, sooty spark plug indicate? Rich fuel mixture, weak spark, or excessive idle time. Engine has low power and black smoke from exhaust. Likely cause, overfueling or restricted air intake. Check air filter, MEF sensor injectors. What does white smoke from exhaust mean? Coolant entering combustion chamber. Check head gasket, cracked head/block. Fuel pressure is low. What are 3 possible causes? Clogged fuel filter, weak fuel pump, leaking fuel pressure regulator. Engine misfires at idle but smooths out at high RPM. Why? Likely vacuum leak or dirty injector affecting idle mixture more than high RPM. How do you confirm a faulty fuel pump? Check fuel pressure with a gauge and compare to spec. Also check pump current draw and voltage at pump. What does AP0302 code mean? Cylinder 2 misfire detected. Electrical and starting/charging diagnosis. Battery is 12.0 V at rest but drops to 8 V when cranking. Diagnosis: battery is sulfated/faulty. Fails load test. Starter clicks but doesn't turn. What do you check? Battery voltage, battery terminals, ground connections, starter solenoid. Alternator output is 12.8 V with engine running. Is that okay? No. Should be 13.8-14.4 V. Likely faulty alternator or regulator. Parasitic draw test shows 500 mA draw. What's acceptable? Less than 50 mA. 500 mA will drain battery overnight. Headlights dim when using power windows. Cause: high resistance in wiring, weak battery, or weak alternator. How do you test for a voltage drop on a starter circuit? Use multimeter across battery positive and starter terminal during cranking. More than 0.5 V drop indicates high resistance. Brakes diagnosis: brake pedal is spongy. What's wrong? Air in brake system or leaking brake line/caliper. Brake pedal sinks slowly when held down. Diagnosis: internal leak in master cylinder. Vehicle pulls left under braking. Why? Right caliper seized, left caliper working, or uneven pad wear. Squealing noise when braking lightly. Cause: worn brake pads, glazed rotors, or missing anti-squeal shims. Steering and suspension diagnosis: steering wheel shakes at 100 km per hour. What do you check? Wheel balance, bent wheel, worn tie rod ends. Clunking noise over bumps. Likely cause: worn sway bar links, ball joints, or strut mounts. Vehicle wanders on road. Diagnosis: worn tie rod ends, loose wheel bearings, or incorrect alignment. Uneven tire wear on outer edge. What does it indicate? Excessive positive camber or underinflation. Drivetrain diagnosis: whining noise that changes with vehicle speed. Where from? Differential or wheel bearing. Pitch changes with speed. Clunk when engaging drive from park. Cause: worn U-joint, diff backlash too large, or worn engine mount. Manual gearbox grinds going into second gear. Why? Worn synchro ring for second gear, or clutch not fully disengaging. Cooling and exhaust diagnosis: engine overheats at idle but cools at highway speed. Cause: faulty cooling fan, fan clutch, or low coolant flow. Coolant loss but no visible leak. Where could it go? Into combustion chamber via head gasket, or into oil via oil cooler. Loud rattling from under car during acceleration. Likely loose exhaust heat shield or failing catalytic converter substrate. General diagnostic process: what's the first step in any diagnosis? Verify the customer's complaint. Drive the vehicle and confirm the symptom yourself. What does diagnostic flowchart help with? It gives a logical, step-by-step process to isolate the fault without replacing parts randomly. Want me to make these into flashcards you can quiz yourself with?